Diving into the canvas of Southwest Florida, this is Behind the Brush. We love to do it. We are painting it up and figuring out what is going on in the art scene. Happy to do it for you, Rick Vasky and Cesar Aguilera. Cesar, how are you, buddy?
Finally, you said my name properly.
Did I? Yeah. Really? I nailed it.
It only took like 10 sessions.
I know. This is, I think, of our 11th show, and I finally got it right.
And then how many years did I?
13 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I've known you. Yeah,
Finally.
It's getting better though.
It's
you know,
better.
I take notes. I take notes. Thank you guys so much for following along wherever you get your podcasts. It's available on Apple, Spotify, and so many of it. And a huge thanks to Podcast Playground for doing all the editing work behind the scenes and making some of those cool promo videos. If you haven't done so, like us on Facebook and Instagram, please. All of it helps, and huge thanks, honestly. We've had some amazing guests. We had the new directors in town. We did them all 3 weeks in a row. We had Devin, the new director of the Sidney Berne Davis Art Center. We had Neil, the new director of the Alliance for the Arts, and Juan last week, the new director of the Fort Myers Art Fest. And I'll tell you what, man, it is a new time for art in Southwest Florida. I mean, don't you agree?
It's like the Renaissance coming to Southwest Florida.
It's nice to see the younger generation of this push, because I've been down here 18 years, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but it has been a very older demographic that's led arts in this town. I mean, you know, Lydia Black was amazing at the Alliance for the Arts. She was, you know, always pushing things forward, and then Molly came in and she got really forward thinking, and I just think that it's all moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
And what's been really cool, and we don't talk about it too much because it's always usually about our guests that are here coming behind the brush, is what you and your great partner Brian Weaver does with Artsemble Underground. We mentioned a little bit about Mural Fest, but this week our guest on the show, your partner, you set it up. You tell him who he is.
The one and only Mr. Brian Weaver.
Right on. Thank you, guys. It's a pleasure to be here, for sure.
Yeah, man. And, you know, you guys, how long have you guys been working together?
Man, it's been, 2014, I think?
Yeah, I think 7 years or 8 to 6 years or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's been a minute, for sure.
Man. And where did it all start? How did you guys get started? Did you just come up with a themed show that you were doing? I think you had a very cool thing that you used to do, the Circus Underground, or what was it?
Yeah, it was, we have different opinions about how we met. I kind of researched him. I was new to the area, and I mean, not new, but I'd lived here for about 3 years and was putting on art walks in Cape Coral, and then I got a giant warehouse in Fort Myers, and we started doing Battle of the Arts, and I kind of recruited Cesar. I found out because he was like one of the dopest artists around, and he brought a whole crew of artists over to my warehouse one night, and we just all instantly became best friends. And then he started helping me we started doing the art walks together, Mystery Walk in downtown Fort Myers, and we started doing the Battle of the Arts, and then we started painting murals together, and I
think the Battle of the Arts is what's really cool now, because that's grown. I remember a couple years ago, and it might not even been the first one that you did, but it was at the Bell Tower when you guys had a gallery right inside the Bell Tower.
Yeah.
And it was so cool to see everybody spread out through it. But it wasn't really integrated necessarily with the Mural Fest. And where you've taken now the Battle of the Arts and integrated into the shot to be a part of Mural Fest, it kind of brought together the two great ideas that you had. But it was back then it was really cool because what I loved about it was the fact that anybody could just show up and just enjoy doing art for the day. And the People's Choice, and there was, you guys had those very cool trophies. You guys had made the custom trophies and everything, but it wasn't really like a very judgmental competition thing. It was literally just for fun. Yeah. And I think more people really enjoyed that.
It's about networking and bringing the art community together and introducing artists to other artists, and then learning friendships and working together to create a better community and step our Fort Myers art game up, which is what I think is what it's done. What do you think, Cesar?
Yeah, it's just ironic that we call it battle because nobody's battling. Everybody's networking together.
Yeah.
It's like the love is love battle or something of just art and happiness.
And now I think for just the past 2 years that it's kind of merged into the Mural Fest of where you got to build a team and you have almost 8 hours. You get 8 hours, I believe.
Yep.
And you give them basically a 4x8 piece of wood. And they got to come up with a piece, and it's not necessarily the piece that they're going to use in Mural Fest, but they got to work through it together.
Yeah, you have to show what you have.
Yeah, you got to show your skills. And we have celebrity judging, and then we have the crowd's favorite. And it's interesting that you bring that up, Rick, is because we really want to turn it into something a little top secret that we've been working on. Is eventually in the future we want to create the World Series of Art, and we want to kind of step it up to a different level, which is what we've kind of been working on. We can't talk too much about that, but in the future, we're hoping to host some battles on a different scale. Because how cool would it be to have artists come from all over the place?
Are you going to do it out at the Red Sox Stadium? Is that what the World Series of
Eventually.
Am I already going somewhere with it? It was cool to do it at the Alliance for the Arts, though, because they were proud of those pieces. You pull into the Alliance for the Arts, and it was up on their outdoor little posts that they had, and everybody that drove into all the events for the Alliance for the Arts for almost 3 months were looking at those pieces. And so it was a great statement piece. And again, it brought together so many cool artists working together.
Yeah,
and
getting their names out,
Yeah.
which is important. It's hard to get your name out there as a new artist or an artist trying to get into a new scene, and that's what we try to do is just, put connections together.
And it all came together on Maria Paterno's building downtown, the bail bonds right there on 2nd. Is that 1st Street? What is that, 2nd Street?
MLK and Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
you're
it
right.
is
Yeah.
Jackson.
And the building now is almost completely done from Mural Fest over the years. And so now what's next? Do you already know the next building, or are you going to do the front of that building? Or
Well, we just received the news that the city is going to sponsor us again. We got a grant from the city again. So.
Yeah, congratulations. That's a big deal for you guys. It's nice to see, again, Fort Myers, the city of Fort Myers stepping up. $150,000 they spread throughout the total arts community, and it got divided up into a lot of great projects that are going to be coming. It's just nice. Again, that's a lot of money for the city to put right into the arts, and so
especially with
congratulations
so
to you guys and growing and continuing.
I think they see the value of what we've been doing. Took a lot of work, but now finally it's like, keep doing it.
Yeah.
And we've gotten a lot of love from the local businesses around that area, too, that are going to allow us to branch off and to continue doing Mural Fest in that downtown area. And the goal is to try to, put as many artists on pedestals as we possibly can. And then also at the same time, make sure that our city just becomes more beautiful with more beautiful art. And, there's nothing better than sitting at a traffic light and you get to look over to your left and you get to see something that's gorgeous that brightens up your day. And I think that is like the biggest focus of it all.
What I got to say is bravo, though, through overcoming, because the city hasn't always been 110% supportive of this, and you guys have always overcome the challenges from the art walk festivals that you guys did, the mystery walk festivals. It's not easy sometimes to deal with this city, and especially after the hurricane, where you guys literally had to drop the murals from the tops of the parking garage to even make it happen. I mean, it's you guys always find a way.
Yeah.
And it's very cool to see. But, I think the biggest thing that we want to talk about and highlight is what's next. And that's coming. 4th of July weekend is the launch of it. July 3rd, I believe, is the soft opening.
Yep.
And 4th of July weekend, let's talk about the show down at the Sidney Berne Davis Art Center.
Do you want to start, or do you want me to?
Because you've been doing it, so let's hear from your side.
All right, so
first of all, is there a name for this show?
Yeah, it's called Family Connections.
Family Connections.
So Brian's been working with a family initiative for over a year right now.
Yeah, for a year, Family Initiative reached out to Artsemble.
Let's explain what the Family Initiative is.
Yeah, well, Family Initiative is they've started a school system, and it's almost like it's a little bit of everything of what they're doing with these kids with autism and all different kids on the different spectrums. And their goal is to, really find an educational route so these kids can thrive. They reached out to us, and they wanted to bring in professional artists. I mean, these kids are so incredibly special, and they deserve nothing but the best opportunities. And their goal has been to give these kids these incredible opportunities and putting their all into it. And they've just started a new giant school, and it's almost like, I don't know, it's just amazing. You have to look it up. Check out Family Initiative. They're in Cape Coral, and they're just doing some amazing things with these kids.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many families out there that are impacted by autism, and it's not something that you just wake up and decide. And it literally will change your life when you get that news. And they have programs for all of it, to help the family, to support the entire family, and not only to also go through programs for everybody that's on the spectrum. And I loved it. And did you guys come up with this? The fact that art will literally integrate and impact this? Like, explain arts and the impact it has on some of your students.
Okay, well, I think that when Family Initiative reached out to us, they wanted to step outside the box, and they actually took kind of a risk going in this direction. And they wanted to give these kids just a complete breakdown of interacting art using the imagination. They researched Cesar and I, and we just had this connection. We had the connection with the kids and our art ideas, and we really wanted to take it to, again, a different level and stepping outside the box. So for the past year, it just kind of went so perfectly together. The kids love our classes. We're doing things that, I don't know, I don't want to give away too much secrets about the show because you're going to have to come and see it. But we're doing art that's on a different level, and these kids are so incredibly talented. They just need the resources and the learning aspects of the mediums, and then stepping again outside the box and using the imagination. And using all those tools together, we've come up with some incredible classes, and I'm so proud of my kids.
This is going to be such a cool show.
I'm super excited.
Again, just a reminder, it's at the Sidney Berne Davis Art Center, downtown Fort Myers, on July 3rd. Is that correct?
That's the soft opening, but the official, with all the lights and whistles, is going to be on July 11th.
Okay, got it. So if people are coming downtown for 4th of July weekend, will they be able to come in and see the show at all?
Unfortunately not, because we're going to have the private event for July 4th.
Oh, the rooftop for the fireworks.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why we're moving the official opening to the 11th.
And are tickets still available for that? Sorry to promote something separate.
Yeah, there's still some room for the
if you're
best
looking
seats
for a
in
great
town.
place to see the fireworks downtown 4th of July weekend, the rooftop of the Sidney Berne Davis Art Center, tickets still available. But then, so the actual grand opening of the, what is the family, tell me the name of the show?
Family Initiative?
No, the
Family Connection.
Family Connection. Yep, Family Connections, the show. Again, the opening's going to be on the 3rd, not the 4th, and then we're going to go really big on the 11th.
6 to 10 p.m.
Yep,
Very
6 to
cool.
10. And just to give you a little sneak peek of it, we're going to have 9 feet robots that are actually moving. We're going to have...
I saw this on the Artsemble Underground Facebook and Instagram. So again, Artsemble Underground, look it up, find it on Facebook, find it on Instagram, follow these guys. But I've seen these robots. This is so cool. And the kids made these?
Yeah. We basically broke down, we designed each one of these robots. We went through, we designed on how we're going to build them, what we're going to name them,
and
where their past came from, who their parents were. They tell stories. The robots are extremely going to be one of the biggest hits. But we have birds flying in this show.
Cool.
We're gonna have bird houses flying. We're gonna show the difference of putting multiple brains together on different pieces of paper and what you can come up with. It's like so many really unique concepts. And again, my kids slayed this. Yes.
Oh man, I can't wait to see this.
It's gonna
and bravo. I mean, your patience and your ability to work with these students. I mean, that really hats off. I mean,
well, what's also like pretty amazing is that like I only work there on Tuesdays. So once a week I would teach 2 classes, one at the school and then one in an after school program. But I saved all of this art that we've been working on for the past year. I've been saving every aspect of it. And so you're really going to see what can happen by, opening these kids' minds and teaching them what they can accomplish throughout this show. And you're not going to see an art show like this. It's almost on a professional grade is what I would like to say on how talented these kids are.
and I'm sure they're getting so excited about it themselves. Like this
They
is
are.
the amount of enthusiasm that they have. Like that they got to make it to this level.
To this level.
To have a show at the Sidney Berne Davis Art Center. If you would have probably told them when they walked in for the very first time, they were probably shy. They were So
Yes.
now their confidence is up. I can do this. I can do this.
Rick, and that's so important that we teach these kids that there is opportunities as far as going into the art world, that they can make a living throughout this art. And I want to tell them that like everything is possible. When you start to open your imagination and set goals for yourself, and some of these kids are so talented at art, and if we could push them down that level, I mean, we have some major talent inside of some of these kids. It's just they express themselves a little bit differently. But the talent is there. It's just we have to just walk them in the right direction, understand them, be patient, and learn, because they're going to teach us way more than we possibly can teach them.
Man, bravo. That is truly admirable, man, that you've done all this and put this work in. The show, again, is going to speak for itself. And are a lot of your students going to be there too?
I'm hoping that they all come. They all got pieces in there. I mean, there's probably, I think we have maybe about 45 students that I've been teaching. There's going to be, the whole place is going to be filled with art. My garage and my art studio is just packed with, with giant robots and all types of stuff, but it was worth saving. And they better come. And I know they're extremely excited, and it's going to be something really special to watch their eyes light up when they see their names written underneath these, and they get to see their art hanging in such a beautiful museum. You might see Mr. Weaver, shedding a tear, something right there, over to the side. But
that's awesome, man.
And a big shout out to the president, David Brown and Angie, the vice president. They have just been amazing with walking me through this process, believing in what Artsemble can do, helping us, give us all the tools that we need to work with these kids. So a big shout out to those, because without those two people, this wouldn't be a possibility. And I just really admire the both of them and everything that Family Initiative is doing.
I love it, man. And even I got to say a personal thanks, because we brought together 2 great nonprofits, the Kids Cancer Alliance Network. My daughter's a part of that. For families that same way. If you got a family, and you get the news, obviously, of that you're gonna have the challenge of having an autistic child in your family, or if you get the news, whether it be your child or a parent that has to go through cancer and chemo, it's just as impactful. I mean, it changes the whole dynamic.
It does.
And so my daughter's part of Kids Can. And we brought some great bags out, because we stuff those bags and we take them to Coconut Point Hyatt for these families, and they get a full weekend with their family right in the middle of chemo, so they can actually enjoy a vacation away from the hospital. And so it was cool. We brought these bags over, and all your students painted these bags. And it's cool because, to hand those out and then tell the story behind it, it made a difference because they go, look, we're going through something challenging with our family, and these people are going through a challenging, and it's like, we're not alone on this. We're just not alone on this.
Right.
We think we have these challenges, but wow, somebody else has got a whole different bag of challenges they're dealing with. But we all care.
Yeah, and we can all help each other get through all this, as a team. And that's why I loved when you reached out to us. I was like super ecstatic about bringing the bags. I was super excited about telling kids about what your daughter's cause is and everything that she's working on. And then my kids were super excited to be able to paint the bags to help out anybody else that is going through any type of other challenges. And yeah, it was just a big shout out to you and your daughter. And
that's an art collaboration of a whole different level.
It is. It was.
Yeah,
and it is. The bags came out awesome too.
Yeah, big thanks for that. Now, so let's one more reminder: Sidney Berne Davis Art Center soft opening for the
on the 3rd.
Yeah, for this show with Family Initiative down there on July 3rd, and then another big party opening on the 11th.
On the 11th, 6 to 10 p.m.
Yeah, please mark your calendars. Come out and support these kids.
And the show upstairs too is gonna be really sick too. Tell them a little bit about that, man.
Oh yeah.
So it's a few years ago, I did this show. It's all about collaboration, too. So the only rule to participate in the exhibition was that you have to collaborate with somebody else. So you cannot do a painting by yourself.
Oh,
Each
very
piece
cool.
of art has to be a collaboration with one or more artists. So the show went extremely well, and that was 2-3 years ago, so I wanted to do it again. But this time, I want to bring everybody out of the comfort zone. So everybody that wanted to participate put the names on a bag, and then randomly I pair one artist with another one. Some of them knew each other, some of them never heard of each other. So that was out of the comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
How many artists were in
20 different artists.
20 different artists.
Yep.
So they got paired up in twos?
Yep.
So there's 10 pieces or more.
There's
Maybe some
yeah.
of them did multiple pieces.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So
What do you call this show? What's the upstairs
is
show?
the Great Collab number 2.
The Great Collab, number 2. Mm-hmm. I like it. And that's going to be upstairs.
Yeah.
Upstairs, which we both have pieces in too. But
You
me and
did.
Cesar
So-
both did pieces.
Who did you have to collaborate with?
Well, actually, I collaborated with Cesar and my buddy Jason Sandman. We have a piece up there.
Who else? So who are some of the other collaborations?
We have exciting names, like Danielle Brancheau. We have Will Soto. We have Christina Jackson.
Yeah, lots of great local names on this, and it'll be neat to see how they work together, what they came up with. There didn't have to be an actual theme; they could just do whatever they wanted.
Yeah, whatever you want. Some people, work really precise what the concept want to be. Some other just were randomly working together. So I haven't seen much of it, so I'm pretty excited to see it myself too.
Very cool.
I've seen a few of the pieces, and from some of the homies that have been collaborating, and they are like some of these cats went on a different level at this show. That was just gonna be. I'm telling you, on the 3rd is a day to come there. If you want to see everything at the Soft Open, you need to check out both those shows because they are both really, really on a different level of art, and I can't I can't express that as much as how cool.
So that's actually on a Thursday. The 3rd
It's
is a Thursday.
Yeah,
because the 4th
Friday
of
is
July is
gonna
on
be
that
closed,
Friday.
yeah.
So it is a holiday weekend. It's a great kickoff to the holiday weekend, really, because nobody has to work on the 4th.
Yeah.
So it's a great time to get downtown. July 3rd.
And the 11th is on a Friday, right? Yeah. And the 11th will be on, which I believe is Music Walk. Is that? No, it's the in between.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 11th is going to be popping.
So the whole theme of both shows is collaboration.
Collaboration.
The big collaboration with and the power of the arts and what it can do in the community.
Love and the imagination.
I love it, man. So what else is Brian Weaver working on, man? I've seen some cool things. First of all, and I don't know if you guys both worked on these, but you had the food truck and you had the ice cream shop.
I've been getting a lot of food trucks lately,
cool.
which are great because I can just keep them in my driveway and I can just walk out there at any point and just get to work. So food trucks have been kind of new for us, but we've been knocking those out.
I drove past the ice cream shop in Cape Coral.
It's cool, huh?
Yeah, that is real. What's the name of that place?
What is it? Crazy Cow?
Yep.
It's
the
Crazy
crooked.
Cow.
No, it's the crooked.
The Crooked Cow?
Yeah, it's the Crooked Cow, and we went with like this alien. It's like an alien ice cream type of love
so
fight.
cool.
I don't know. You got to check it out. It's in the Cape. Google it. Check out the address. Drive by there. And we just did one of their food trucks too. But it's one-eyed ice cream aliens running around their buildings, fighting
so
for
cool.
good causes of good ice cream and
Now,
good
I had
food.
seen the video, but I had no idea where the place was. And literally just this week, I'm driving down Del Prado,
yeah.
and I'm like, it pops. I mean, it pops.
It
You
does
can't
pop.
miss
You
it,
can't
man.
miss it.
It looks so good.
It does. It's like a completely unique. They make all their ice cream is made from scratch. They're like rechanging the ice cream game down there. They're opening the food trucks. There's a new food truck park that's opening in Cape Coral, kind of I believe down by
right across the Cape Coral Bridge.
Yeah. So
They have
a
their
spot
adult-only ice cream too.
What's that?
They have the adult-only ice cream too.
Oh
it
yeah,
alcohol?
yeah. No, well, they have alcohol, and then they have
Infusions.
the what is it? CBD ice cream. Yeah, man.
Wow.
It's a one-stop shop for kids and adults. But yeah, I mean, their baked goods are amazing. Shout out to them. They've been really good to us, and I really hope that they succeed in their journey because they have some amazing ice cream that they make themselves.
I love it, man. Well, man, we appreciate you coming on so much to talk about this because
Thanks
there's a
for having
lot to
me.
be excited about. Artsemble Underground, always the website, artsembleunderground.com.
Yeah.
Get on that. Follow on Facebook. Follow it on Instagram. Keep up with all the cool things because as things come up, whether you are an artist or not, you want to get out and see Battle of the Arts and see all these people competing in it. You
Coming
want to
soon.
get out the next year to the bigger, better, always bigger, better Mural Fest. It keeps getting bigger and better every year.
Yeah.
And who knows, the World Series of Art.
Of art coming with like the whole battle is if you win one of the battles you get a wall in the downtown Fort Myers area, so like that's a huge like statement to be able to get your own wall. So that's what we want to do. We want to step it all up. And yeah, again, thank you, Rick and Cesar, for having me on and showing the love and everything you guys are doing too, you know.
Yeah, man. We continue to paint the town. This is Behind the Brush. And next week we have another great guest, Marvin Rouse, who has a gallery down in Naples. He had an amazing show at the Sidney Berne Davis Art Center. We're going to be talking to him about not only, I think he is also maybe in the, is he collaborating as well?
He's part of the exhibition
Yeah, I
too.
saw that on his Facebook.
Yeah.
So you can go in and see one of his collaboration pieces on the second floor on July 3rd and July 11th down at Sidney Berne Davis, and we'll be talking to him next week. But Brian Weaver, thank you so much, brother. Congrats on all the success with the family initiative, and we are so excited to see what the kids can do and how they paint it forward. That's for sure.
Oh man, love you guys.
This is Behind the Brush, and we will see you next week. We're going to get out there and paint the town.